to go over our creeds.
I don't know.
Shannon's saying sign in or something.
I know.
Anyhow, we're going to go over our creeds.
And we're not
Start
in
at the top. So if you're here to train with me, go ahead and stand it up. Say, I'm nice to myself, so I may be my best. I do lots of things to make us smart and healthy. So while we're on this lockdown, that's very important to make sure we're continuing to do things to make us smart and healthy. One, so we don't go crazy, but two, just so we keep ourselves in order. So when it's time to get back into routine, it'll be easier to do that. So we put our hands behind, rest position. I do things on my own without being told. Be my best and help others. This is also very important while we're all in the house together on this lockdown quarantine. Making sure you're putting your dishes away without being told. Not leaving your toys in the middle of the floor. Mom, Dad, don't leave your laptop and cords hanging all over the place. When you're done with it, make sure you tidy up. That kind of thing.
Hey.
Next one is fortify.
I think you can
I'm just going to straighten one leg and then lean on the other knee. And my guards come up. I use common sense before self-defense.
So you don't hit the
and I'm never mean or stinky. We're all locked in the same house. Make sure you're cleaning yourself and using appropriate hygiene. This is important. Next, we go into our guarding stance. That means feet front to back. Hands are up. Vision Quest Martial Arts. We are a black belt school. We are dedicated. We are motivated. We're on a personal quest to be our best.
Dedicated.
Punch. Tia.
Yeah.
Come back to attention. Last ones. Winners never quit. Winners never win. All right, so for our warm-up, Shannon, why don't you come on out here with me, please, if you could. We're going to do some boxing combos. We're going to do 1.5 minute rounds. This is all in the air. You don't have to have anything that you need to hit. I'm going to go over the basic mechanics of how to do these strikes. So when I call out the combos, you'll understand what to do. And then I'm going to be doing this with you the whole time through. Don't worry about mirroring me. If my right hand is forward and your left is, and you'd rather have your left forward, that's fine. Just make sure your feet are front to back and your hands are up. So the first punch we have is a jab, and that's my front hand going straight forward and coming back. On the side, straight forward and coming back. That's my jab. The next one's called the cross, and that's my backhand going forward and then coming back. I want to turn my whole body as I do it. So this first combo is going to be jab, cross, and then we're going to do a burpee. You can add the push-up in if you like, but you don't have to. You can add the jump at the end if you like, but you don't have to. So we're going to do jab, cross, and then a burpee for 1.5 minutes, and that's round one of our warm-up for everybody today. All right, here we go. Ready? Begin on your own time. Jab, cross, burpee. Come on, jab, cross, burpee. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. Make sure you're breathing. Keep going. Go ahead and relax for now. My timer got hit. That's hilarious. Catch your breath a little bit. We're going to do 30 seconds of crunches. So go ahead and have a seat. Lay down. Can they still see me? All right. Hands on your biceps. Feet planted or lifted. I'm going to curl myself up. until my arms hit my legs. 30 seconds at your own pace. Ready? Go. Feel the burn. Need to have strong muscles for martial arts. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody back up. So for our next round, we're going to do that jab 1, 2, 3 times. Then we have our cross and a hook. And then we're going to do a squat jump. If jumping disagrees with you, just do a deep squat as low as you can. We have a minute and a half round to get through this as many times as we can. So this is at your own pace. You can try to keep with me. You can go faster than me. You can go slower than me. Remember, this is a safe, judge-free zone. I just want you to have fun, work your body, keep those basic skills in mind. So we have 3 jabs, cross, and a hook. So if jab is here, cross I turn, as this pulls back, my elbow comes up as I turn my body, and then I'm back and then I'll do my squat jump. All right, minute and a half, and begin. 1, 2, 3, cross, hook, guard stance, 1, 2, 3, squat jump, squat jump, All right, you got about halfway. 1, 2, 3, hook. 1, 2, 3, hook. 3, hook. 2, 3, hook. 1, 2, 3, hook. All right, in time. Relax. Whew, catch your breath a little bit. Is anybody feeling that? I'm feeling that. All right, second set of abs. We're going to do flutter kicks. So I want you to sit down, lay down again. You're going to take your hands and put them underneath your seat. Head stays off the ground, feet straight out in front, and then they oscillate up and down. 30 seconds. Ready? Sit. Go. Flutter kicks. Point the toes. Don't point the toes. Doesn't matter. Whatever's more comfortable. If down low is too hard, go higher up. Go find that uncomfortable range. We're halfway. If really fast is easy, go really slow. If really slow is easy, go really fast. Or go back and forth between the two. All right, good hand time. We're on to round 3. This is our final round of our warm-up. So now we're going to do jab, cross, hook punch, uppercut. Again, I have jab, cross, hook punch, uppercut. On my uppercut, I don't drop my hand. That'd be like Mario. Let's play. That's not what we're doing. I want to dip my stance, stand up and then punch up. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. We're going to do another burpee at the end of that. This is our last round, minute and a half. Side profile, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Now, if you want a bonus, you're going to reach your hands out like you're grabbing the side of somebody's shoulder, and then you're going to push your knee far forward, and then do the other side before you go back, before you do your burpee. So if you want that extra challenge, 1, 2, 3, 4, knee, knee, and then I would do my burpee, and then I'm back at it again. All right, here we go, 1.5 minutes. Sit, begin. Jab, cross, hook, knee, hook, knee, hook, burpee. Oof. I think I forgot my uppercut. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Knee, knee, I'm so excited for those knees. Everybody needs a knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 burpee. 1, 2, 3, grab, 30 seconds left to go. Fix my sleeves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Shannon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Good in time. Relax a little bit. We have one more set of abs, and then we'll be done with our warm up. Woo! Get some water if you need it. We're going to start the last abs in about 10 seconds. What? Oh. All right, go ahead and lay down on your back. We're going to do super bicycles. So I'm on my back, and I have one leg out and one leg bent. As they switch, I put my elbow to the inside of my knee, and then I reach around the outside while I keep my guard up. And then I straighten and I switch, elbow to the inside, reach for the outside, and then I switch. Boom. Make sure you get the pause before the reach. It's going to engage your abs in a different way. We're here for 30 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Halfway, everybody, halfway. Reaching and going, reaching and going. Keeping those guards up always. Good and time. All right, everybody, relax a little bit. I'm going to give you 1 minute, get water, come on back. We're going to do some focus mitt work. So if you have a partner, this is where they're going to help you out. If you don't worry about it. You can still work the combos and skills we're doing with the pads or without. All right, see you back in 1 minute. Drinking some agua. Huh?
No, I can help.
Okay. Awesome. Whew. All right, we got about 15 seconds. Give me a thumbs up if everybody's doing well. Thumbs up, good. I got thumbs up all around. All right, here we go. Focus mitt work. So I'm going to have Shannon come out and join me. If you have pads, great. If you don't worry about it. If you have gloves, you can use them, but you don't need to. The pads and the gloves just allow you to hit a little harder. If you don't have gloves and pads, you just have to go really light, like a patty cake type firmness as you're hitting. I'm going to show you with the pads, but you don't have to have the pads. So for the holder, my job is to keep them closed until I want the other person to move. Then I open them like a book. Make sure you don't open the book in front of your face, unless you want to get hit in the face. I don't recommend that at all, not even a little. Make sure you're opening the book kind of based off of your chest. It shouldn't go past your shoulders, because now they're fighting like 3 or 4 people instead of just one. We want to keep it here. So in the beginning, we're just going to work that jab cross. So if I'm working with Shannon, she's got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. The hand that's closest to the person working with you is your jab, always, no matter what hand is forward, whatever hand is closest. So she does her jab, and I close it because I don't want her to hit again. I open it, she does her cross. If I want her to do both, I open the book, jab, cross, boom, boom, and then I close them again. So I'm going to give you 1.5 minutes to work with your partner on jab, jab, cross, cross, jab, jab, cross. And kind of make up your own combo as you go. And we're going to start to work some of those skill sets. We're going to add on to that. We're going to add some defensive maneuvers in, like slipping and ducking. But for 1 minute, I want you to practice your jab crosses with your partner. Ready to go. If you don't have a partner, work your jab cross in the air. Boom, boom. And see how quick you can be all the way out and snap back. All right. Here we go. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. Oops. Faster. Jab cross. Oh, this is faster. Jab. 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 Yeah, that. Jab. Cross. Cross. Turn your whole body on that cross. Flail it here. Yeah, that. Ooh, a lot more power in that one. She had a lot more power in that one. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab. 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 Cross. Jab. Jab cross. Cross jab. Oh, she got it. All right, we got about 15 seconds, y'all. Put it to motion. Put it to motion. Here we go. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab. 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 Cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. 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 Come on, knock me out. Cross. Here we go. Oh, I like it. All right, everybody, that's time. You can relax. Relax. That was round 1. Those are just jab crosses. So now we're going to add in a hook punch. So if this is how I hold like a book for jab cross, hook punch is holding my arm straight out. If I didn't have the pad, it would be like I'm shaking hands. Okay? So without pads, Shannon, let's play a little patty cake. Stand over that way. So I have my jab, I have my cross. If I want a hook, I hold it here, and she's going to turn her body and pull it through. Boom! And that's the hook punch. If I want it to go high, I go high, turn all the way through. Oh, hook. So this would be jab, this would be hook, because we're seeing it flat. If I want them to do the other side, I hold out the other hand. So now you're going to have 1.5 minutes to play with jab, cross, and 1 hook punch at a time. Now the fun part about this is you're going to get to move your feet too if you want. Their job is to keep that front foot aimed at you even as you move. I go one way or the other or back, jab, 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 jab cross, hook punch, oh, hook punch, cross, right? And you can move around in a circle now too while you do it. You got 1 minute to practice jab, cross, hook punch. Ready to go. She likes the pads. She wants the best of the pads. You go, jab, 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 cross, cross, jab, jab. What? Hook punch. Yeah, my brain's got to work harder than yours. Hook punch. Jab, tia, cross, tia, front kick. Use your foot. Oh, say tia. Oh, nice job, kid. Way to go, kiddo. Jab, jab, cross, jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Yeah, you can open your hand. 15 seconds, everybody. Dig deep. Here we go. Jack Cross. Low, hook high. Yes. Low, hook high. What? Yep. Low, high. Low, high. Low, high, cross. Low, high, cross. Low, high, cross, hook. Nice. All right, everybody, that's time. That's time. That's our focus mitt work for today. If you had a partner, please give them a high five, a high 10, or a hug, whatever's appropriate. Nicely done, honey. Whew. All right. Oh, I said we do defense. Come on out this way. My apologies. I forgot we said we do defense. Feet front to back for me. So when something's coming straight at our face, we can move backwards, or we can move to one side or the other side. We want to move off to the side. I have the palm side of my hand and the back of my hand. I always want to, if I can, move to the side of the back of the hand, not the palm. So as I reach for Miss Shannon, she's just going to lean her head enough to move to the outside or the back of the hand side. Now her head's over here. So I'm going to try to hit her over here, and she's going to put her head back where it started to go to the back side of the hand, not the palm side of the hand. This is called a slip. So if she's coming to me and I move my head one way or the other way, right? My job is to not get hit. Your hands should be very loose and relaxed. Don't lead with your fingertips. You'll poke each other in the eyes. Imagine like you're holding a wooden dowel very loosely in your hand. So that way, when you reach out at a slow pace, if they don't move or move the way they want, it's just this light little tap and nobody gets hurt. You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, let's fix that. Come on over this way. So if I'm reaching for Shannon and she doesn't move, that's all that happens. This isn't, let's see how fast we can go. This is a learning where we want to go, training our muscle memory. So I want you to practice your slips with your partner. If you don't have a partner, you can imagine someone's punching at you and moving to one side and back, other side and back, trying to move just enough to let that punch slip past you. All right, here we go. We're going to give you 30 seconds on this one. 30 seconds. Okay. There you go. Make sure you're breathing. Ooh. Patterns are tricky. They work for us and against us. Now I'm going to do 1, then 2. There you go. 2. Now I'm going to do 2, 1. Yeah. All right, everybody, that's time. Relax. So now we're going to work the duck, not Aflac, although those commercials are hilarious. We're going to work on just dropping down in place. I don't want to lean forward and I don't want to arc back because I can fall off balance. And when we're off balance is when we're most likely to get hit and not be able to deal with it well on top of that. So from my guarding stance, when I duck, it's just enough. Even if they barely hit the top of my head, that's okay. This is your parietal crest. It's very hard. And if someone's hand hits it, odds are their hand's going to break. You'll have a little bit of a headache, but you'll still be able to push through it and do what you need to do just fine. But I want it to miss me just enough, just enough. So if I'm working with my partner, I'm going to, again, have that closed, loose hand. Because another thing I don't want is to slap my partner's ear. Even very lightly, this can be really harmful and painful. So if I have this cupped hand where it's very loose and I'm slowly coming across, even if they don't move and I catch them, it's just this nice, light, little loving kind of tap. So now you're going to hook and you're going to go under and hook and go under. You can double up the same hand and come one way and the other way. But you get 30 seconds to practice your ducks with your partner or in the air. We're going to keep the guards up just enough up and down. All right, 30 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I had to dive on that one. I was going a little too fast. I told everybody we should be going slow. Kaylee, she brought mommy money. Does that happen to you guys? Do your kids bring you money at random? 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Good hand time. All right, so now we're going to put them all together. So now we have jab, cross, hook, hook. Okay? So I get to practice my striking skills, the mechanics on that. They get to practice on not getting hit. You can switch up the order of these all you like. Just make sure you're going at a slow pace, especially if you're going to give them odd combinations, to give them a chance for their brain to figure out what's happening, build those pathways in that muscle memory so they have it when they need it. So jab, cross, and hook punches are what we're utilizing. If you don't have a partner, your job is to just visualize what they might be sending and work on not getting hit by that as best you can in your own mind. All right, here we go. 30 seconds, y'all. Ready? Begin. I see what's going on. 1, 2.
Oh, no, wait.
Wait.
Hold on. Reset.
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 Go.
1, 2, 4. There you go. 1, 3, 4.
Gives me every
All right, good aim time. Relax. I hope you had fun with that. As long as you stay soft and relaxed, you can practice that with your parents. If you have siblings, make sure you only do that with your parents' supervision and permission. That's important. All right, so we got to do some focus mitt work. We're going to stretch out real quick now. So shake your legs out a little bit, shake your body out a little bit, get a little silly, not too silly. I see that smile, Zoe. Better take that smile off. All right, here we go. Interlock your fingers, reach up through the ceiling. Reach down for your toes. And I expect you all to count very loudly at home. And counting, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. All right, feet wide apart. We're going to reach down for the right side. I expect you to say right side, sir. And counting, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach down to the left side. And counting, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I want you to grab your foot behind you. Pull it towards your seat as you stand real tall. This is a quadricep stretch. So now, let's see if I can come up with, give me a category, Miss Shannon. Food. Here we go. Burritos, spaghetti, tacos, churros, ice cream, pizza, spinach. That's, I think like meals. Yeah, I guess spinach would count. Does spinach count? We're still stretching. Don't put your foot down. Should spinach? Yes, spinach should count. No, spinach. All right. What about broccoli, broccolini, tuna, and Spam? Ooh, Spam. Right. Shake your hands like this if you like Spam. Yeah. Oh, we got some Spam fans. I like it. All right. We did one foot. Now we're gonna do the other foot. Here we go, towards the seat, stand real tall. This time we're gonna do colors. All right, here we go. Red, blue, magenta, cyan, sepia, brown, black, indigo, salmon, violet, chartreuse, orange, teal. Ha! Check that out. I made it through, folks. Thank you for your patience. All right. So we're going to now do our sumo stretch. So your feet are wider than shoulder width. You're going to sit down as far as you can. Push the knees wide and look up as you lower your seat. We're doing roundhouse kicks today. And we want to make sure these are nice and limber. along with our quads. And let's do a traditional counting. So I want to hear you all count. And counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew, we are limbered up. All right. So come on out, Miss Shannon. So we're going to do roundhouse kicks. If you're going to do this with your student, it's a ton of fun. They're not very complicated to do. We're going to lift our feet towards our seat, kind of like we did in that quad stretch. And then I'm going to lift it up towards the side so I have like a little table. And that's my chamber. It's okay to hold on to your ankle for now. Guard goes up on the other side. When I say move, I want you to straighten it out and pull it back. If you start to hop around, just put your foot down, take a big breath, lift your foot back up, get back to position and wait for the next go. All right, ready, go. 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 Good, put that leg down. Now we're gonna do the other leg. Foot towards your seat, lift it up, grab the heel, guard up on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. All right, so now this one, you're either going to need a chair or a wall or something to prop on. Preferably you have a partner that you can work with, because you're going to hold thumbs crossways, okay? You're going to go into your guarding stance, and you're going to hold out a high five. They're going to lift their foot and high five your hand with the laces side of their foot. Go ahead, just like that. And you have your hand out, face it towards the screen, thumb tucked so you don't hurt it. Just like that. Then I have here, and then it's her turn. Boop. And then it's my turn. And then it's her turn. And we're holding in case we lose our balance. If you don't have a partner, I'm going to lean against that imaginary wall as I go 1 down, 2 down, setting our foot in between. All right, here we go. You've got 10 to do with each leg, foot fives. Remember, if you don't have a partner, you're going to kick, set it down, that's 1. Kick, set it down, that's 2. Ready, set, go. Just try to match my foot as it comes up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sensei sneaky. She didn't think she could kick that high, but we did it anyway. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait.
Kick weights for no one. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. See how everybody's okay. We're doing good. So now we're going to do rapid fire style. You can still hold for balance or brace for balance, but now you're going to see if you can do 10 in a row without falling down or hopping around. If you have that partner, go ahead and hold hands. So she would lift her kick, and she's going to do 10 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then she's going to do the other leg. And then if you want, the other person can get a turn too, not just the student. If you haven't started already, rock and roll with it. Then you have another leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nicely done. Yeah. No, this is new to you. Don't worry, that's not a smile, it's an inverted frown. We're good. Ooh, nice. Who is that rocking and rolling? Ooh, Arthur and Benjamin. Ooh, David, get some, dude. Ooh, Jack, holy cow, man. We got lots of great. We got William Berman rocking and rolling. There you go. Got Nahum. Dude, those are excellent rechambers. Ooh, we got Liam working. We're the partner. That's fantastic. Oh, we got the whole Kugler's house doing it. I love it. And the Cahys too. We got a dog doing karate. I love it. All right, go ahead and relax. It's time to move on. We're going to do a sensitivity drill. This one you do need a partner for. If you don't have one, just be your own partner, and you'll just have to be a little crazy. All right, so with your partner, they're going to take their finger and put it in the palm of your hand, and for 30 seconds, their job is to keep it connected. So if I move that way, they move. If I move this way, they move. If I can move slowly and get them to not stay connected, it's like I get a point, yeah? If they push really hard, just turn your hand, right? Just make sure it doesn't come at your face. All right, so 30 seconds one person, and then 30 seconds for the other person. We're gonna stay close so you can see our hands, but you can move your feet, you can move around, kind of like what Arthur and Benjamin are doing already. They got parents involved, they're doing 2 at a time. You can totally do 2 people at a time, so maybe the Kuglers, right, wanna do that. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, so I see I got Randy. So Randy, what I want you to do instead, bud, is you're gonna have your hand like this, and you're gonna trace a figure 8 from one side to the other. And if that becomes easy, you're gonna switch fingers at the forward center point. And you're gonna see how fast and how slow you can get that to go. If you can do that, then I want you to work on stepping forward 3 times as you do it and stepping backwards 3 times as you do it. All right, we got about 10 seconds and then we're gonna switch positions. I'm kidding, that's, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh man, she's good. My wife is good at this. All right, go ahead and relax. Switch positions if you haven't switched already. 30 seconds has begun. No, I'm staying relaxed. If you push too hard,
yeah,
right, one, it hurts, but all they have to do is turn their hand,
yeah,
and then it all goes away. All right, we got about 10 seconds. Randy, that's pretty close. All right, go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax. Oh, Randy, I like those last 2 you did. All right, so you can relax. You can relax. Jack's got his sister. That's pretty cool. So now we're going to do another partner-based drill. This time, Miss Shannon and I got to move back further so you can see us. This is called the grounding drill, and this is how we find power. This is how we find balance. You've done it before in class, believe it or not, but we're going to show you again, and we're going to give you a chance to practice. So come on over this way. So Shannon, you're going to act like you're going to do a squat, and you're going to put your hands out in front. And we're gonna press on each other about as hard as we can. And if she pushes, push hard, and I go off balance backwards, that's a point for her. If I'm pushing, I pull away and she stumbles forward, that's a point for me. You're just not allowed to grab and pull. This is all based off of pressure. Now, as they're pushing on you, your job is to put it through into the heel of your foot, because now the more they push, the harder they push, the more it just goes into the ground, and I can feel if they're off balance or not. So now I want you to practice this for 1.5 minutes, and then we're gonna move on. Ready to go. I said no, holding on, you're gonna break my fingers.
don't push me back
This
so
is our
hard.
finger lock. So as I push, think about tucking your hips a little, and then imagine the weight's pushing down into your heels. Now, oh man, I can push a lot harder. And you start to feel what that's like, right?
Yeah.
So check this out. Hold your hands out again. So now I'm going to cheat. I want you to feel how much force you can take. Don't lean forward so much. Sit back. Push it into your heels. Good. Because now when I let go, yeah, you're still there. But I was pushing on you really hard, right? So when that happens, you have to go here. Gotta try to bring it back and then get low. All right, you got about 30 seconds, y'all. Oh, she got me. She got me good. Point. Point Shannon. You got about 15 seconds. I like that one a lot. That's a tricky one. When they're coming in and get you, and you just barely pull away a little bit. What's up, Becky? You want to do this with us? Yeah. Oh, point, Kaylee. All right, everybody, that's time. Relax. Relax. That's a really fun one. Again, that's one you can do at home with your parents, or if you're going to do it with your siblings. Just make sure they're watching and you have their permission to do it. What's up, Spencer? It's good to see you, man. I got 3 minutes. All right. Hi, Hirsch. All right. So for the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to do an intuition drill. And then I'm going to coach you on the game player real quick and give you some drills you can do at home. And then I'm going to give you a fun drill you can do at home that's kind of based on everything else we've done today. So let's get into it real quick. For the friendly foe drill, you're going to stand about 10 feet apart from your partner. If you don't have a partner, go ahead and watch the screen, and I'll just kind of, walk towards the camera, and you can be my partner. And trying to figure out when I go from being a good guy to a not so good guy. So if you have a partner, one person stays still, the other person walks at them. At the beginning, they're going to think about shaking your hand and being really nice. And then somewhere along the way, they're going to switch to thinking about tickling you. And then they're still going to continue forward. When you think they've switched from thinking about shaking your hand to tickling you, you say freeze. And then they're going to tell you if you were right or not, and if you weren't, where they did do it or didn't do it. Everybody give me thumbs up if you understand. Good, 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 good. All right, so ready to go. We got about a minute to practice this, and then we're going to move on. Ready? Begin. Oh, can they see you? Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, because I got Randy back there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, honey. All right, so I'm walking to Randy.
There you go.
Yeah, Randy, that was spot on, man. That was spot on. All right, so now, Randy, I'm going to do it with Shannon, and you're going to watch me walk into her, and when you think I've switched, that's when you would practice saying freeze, because she'll say it too, and then I can give feedback that way.
Listen to a video,
Right,
like actually, because it's just a picture.
That was so spot on. It's like she knows me. All right, now it's her turn.
Like how to make like script.
Not. What do you mean a video? It is a video.
Well, it's a.
Oh, so what? So what?
We like to get straight to the tickling. All right, everybody relax. That's been a minute. That's a really fun one you can do at home at any time. And it's training you and your hindbrain on what to look for and to give yourself a response, but then to take action off of that response. So that's a very, very good intuition drill that you can practice. I'm going to talk to you about the game player real quick before my session's done. This is a tactic of a predator where they try to play games. And games are good until they're not. We all right? Okay. And so let's say you're all playing rock, paper, scissors with me. Okay. If you beat me, you get a push-up. Ready to go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So if you beat me, you get a push-up. And so far, this is a good game. Okay. So now we're going to play again. And if you think the game gets weird, I want you to yell back off at the screen. So we're going to play rock, paper, scissors again. And this time, whoever wins has to go out and get on top of the roof and do the Macarena and then come back down into the house again. No, wait, where are you going, guys? Would you? Spencer's laughing. It's supposed to be a little funny, right? So anyway, parents, this is one that you can role play with them. Never have yourself be the evil doer. Always make it hypothetical. but you can still coach them on different scenarios and see what their rationale and decision-making process is. I told you I would give you some fun drills. So you're gonna do a drill, what I like to call ninja shadow. So your job is to stand in front of someone, and you have someone who's it and someone who's following. This person's job is to move, and this person's job is to move with them at the exact same time as best they can. So I might raise my arm, I might bring it across and then up. I want to move slow and fluid to, again, see if they can relax their brain and move off of instinct versus, you know, like a focused intellectual thought. Because your instincts, you don't think about them, you just do them. So that's a fun one that you can do at any time as well. I hope everybody's had a blast. Good to see you, Lily. Hi, Lily. All right. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.